welcome back, guys. We have just started our descent into Dublin. As you see, we are in the 777-300DR. It's going to be a first for me landing on this runway in Dublin. We're going to be landing on runway 10. We've got the wind coming out of the north at 360 degrees, I believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, 360 degrees at 8 knots. So not a big factor as it relates to the strength of the wind. We've got clouds down to 2,000 feet. So that might be not so much an issue, but it keeps things a little bit instrumental, so to speak. We'll be on the instruments all the way down until we have a visual, and then we'll do the ILS approach, but we'll do it as a visual, providing ATC doesn't stipulate that we do an instrument approach. Now at the moment there's no ATC online, so we'll see how it goes. We are just 129 miles out and descending through 34,000 feet. Dublin traffic, Emirates 161 Heavy is descending through flight level 330 for 3,000 feet via the Majestic rifle. Dublin traffic. Just make sure I'm muted. I am. So it's going to be a minute before we get down. We should be down at 20 minutes to 9, and it's now 17 minutes past 8 UTC. As you're probably similar to myself, a lot of us find ourselves with a lot of downtime at the moment because of coronavirus, which is affecting the whole world on a global scale. Here in Ireland, we are all pretty much indoors, avoiding contact with others. And when last I checked, which was 2 days ago, we had 226 cases. Now I know this is flight sim, and that is something different, and people tend to go to YouTube and these kind of videos to get away from the reality of it, so I won't dwell on it long. I just wanted to say a couple of things. As a result, I have a lot more time now available, so I will try to do a video at least once every 2 days, if not more frequently. So expect more content to come than it was in the last couple of months where it was dreadfully busy. 2, I'm encouraging all you guys. Some people think that there's this conspiracy theory for the government to get more control over you. Be that as it may, which I don't agree with, take the necessary precautions. Don't take unnecessary risk. This thing is very, very real, and it's not only the elderly people that are getting it, or persons with pre-existing conditions. We have an infant in Ireland that has coronavirus, so there's no one that is immune to this. It can get you, man, woman, child, grandmother, granddaughter, grandson, what have you. It can get you at any time, so be sensible when you're going around. If you have to go around people, adhere to the precautions that have been stipulated by your governments. You can find this on the media. Practice proper hygiene so to limit the spread. This thing unfortunately is not going to be going away next week, nor the week after, nor the week after that. This is going to be here for quite some time. So it's only going to get worse from here now. And while I don't want to be a prophet of doom and gloom, I want to say to you guys that it's up to us to be as human as possible to others, be cooperative, be compassionate, be helpful. Don't go being like a me first attitude and forgetting that you live with neighbors and stuff who might need the benefit of whatever it is that you decide to greedily have for yourself. We're bigger than that. I've seen people going in and at supermarkets and fighting over toilet paper and stuff like that. That's behavior of animals. We're not like that, people. So please think of each other, be as helpful as possible while still being cautious, not taking silly risk. And hopefully, if at the end of this we all come out better for it. If anyone is unfortunate to get it, hopefully they're cured. Reality is that some people will become victims of it, but hopefully the numbers are not that significant in comparison to what it could be if we were just absolute, and forgive my language, but absolute assholes about this thing. So that's all I'm gonna say about it. Just stay safe, be smart, and I'll send the videos as fast as I can. Some will be edited. I find it a little bit awkward just being silent for a whole landing or a whole takeoff. It's different to if I'm streaming where there's persons live there. I always wonder why people could talk to a blank screen all over their face, and unfortunately I do not have that gift. So you'll find some of my content will be edited and will have music to pass the time along. And then in some cases you'll find that it might be a mixture of both. We are now 98 miles out, so I might add some music in just to pass the time, or maybe not. We'll see how it goes. But regardless of whatever, I hope you guys do enjoy the video and enjoy the landing. And I'll speak to you possibly in the next video, or maybe in a few minutes from now, depending on what happens. We're on VATSIM, so anything can happen. Yeah, that's something now that I've heard the ATIS come on for Baldano Airport. If anyone have an idea on how to turn this off outside of changing frequencies from 1 to 2.8, which is Unicom that I need to be on right now to let traffic know what my intentions are, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. Also, if you have any ideas, any things you want to see, any comments you want to share, also leave them down below. I do read them, I do answer them as fast as I can and as accurately as I possibly can. So feel free to take advantage of that. I'm very happy to help out any way that I can. Dublin traffic, Emirates 161 heavy, descending through flight level 160 for 3,000 feet via the Majestic 1K arrival. Expect ILS 10 for the landing. Dublin traffic. Seatbelt signs on, please.
Seatbelt signs coming on.
This is actually, I probably said it earlier, but this is my second time landing at Dublin. Had it for a few months now, and I did one landing which was on runway 28. So this is going to be my first time landing on runway 10, which is the opposite direction. We're probably going to taxi to gate 404, which is not too far from the runway. In this case, instead of doing an exit, I just put it up so you guys can have a look. So bear me 2 seconds. There we go. So So we're coming in from runway 10 on 98 degrees. And rather than take an exit, we're going to go all the way down, cross the runway 34, taxi via Echo 1, and then Foxtrot 1, sorry. And then we're going to park at gate 404.
10,000 feet.
In case you're wondering, this app that I'm using is an app that I always fly with. It's
Cabin crew
Aivlasoft
prepare for landing.
EFB2, and it's what I use to navigate around airports. When you see me going around all kind of airports and I'm going around like I actually know what I'm doing, in the background, well, you can't see it like now, it's still there running, and it just makes things a lot easier for me, and as well as ATC and for other viewers. It's a wealth of information in it. I'll show you a little bit about it when we land, as I don't want the video to be too long, and mainly about this is just basically the landing really. Dublin traffic, Emirates 161 Heavy is descending through flight level 080 for 3,000 feet. Expect the ILS approach for runway 10, Dublin traffic.
Arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll be collecting all service items, newspapers, and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices. Stow these devices and all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening overhead bins, as items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and return your seats to their upright position, and check the security of your seatbelts. We will be landing shortly. Thank you.
Altimeters.
3050 set.
3050. Approach checklist complete.
speed 205.
Checked. Thousand feet to level off.
Speed 170.
Checked.
Flaps 1.
Speed check, flaps 1.
Flaps 5.
Speed check, flaps 5.
Dublin traffic Emirates 161 is joining the ILS for runway 10. Flaps 15, gear down.
Speed check, flaps 15. Gear down. Radio altimeter alive.
I have control.
Check. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Cancel ECAS. Flaps 30.
Speed check, flaps 30.
Dublin traffic Emirates 161 heavy is fully established on runway 10. Landing checklist, please.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps 30.
Landing checklist complete.
Got a variable wind.
1,000 feet. Approach stable.
Continue.
Approaching. 1, 0.
Dublin traffic Emirates 161
500
heavy
feet.
is on short final for runway 10. Landing.
Checked.
Cancel barrels.
Check. Speed brakes up. Reversers normal.
3,000 feet remaining. 2,000
Manual braking.
feet remaining.
60 knots.
Cancel the gas.
1,000 feet remaining. Approaching. 3, 4.
Dublin traffic Emirates 161 heavy is clear runway 10. Okay, to clean up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off.
Dublin traffic Lufthansa 500 pushback, stand 205 facing south.
This will be your indication it is safe to move about the cabin, gather your belongings, and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and hope to see you again on a future flight.
Got a bit of ATC here. Not ATC, a bit of pilots on fasten. Got A320 by Aer Lingus. We've got the Lufthansa A320 as well. And this is our gate here. Guys, welcome to Dublin. We are down safe and sound. Making never land this airplane softly. I've got a landing rate of, oh, it's minus 108, my bad. It looks like we did a bounce before. Very emotional ground operator, marshaller. Okay, so let's just do the shutdown, and then we'll talk a little bit about Aivlasoft, and then I'll end the video after that. Alright. Shutdown checklist, please.
Shutdown checklist. Hydraulic panel. Set. Fuel pumps. Off. Flaps. Up. Parking brake. I am ready for the checklist.
Up. Set and check. Restart checklist.
Okay.
Shutdown checklist, please.
Shutdown checklist. Hydraulic panel. Set. Fuel pumps. Off. Flaps. Up. Parking brake.
Set.
Fuel control switches.
Shut off. Cut off.
Weather radar.
Off.
Off. Shutdown checklist complete.
Baggage handling complete and the aircraft is clear.
This airport is absolutely stunning. Just for the Facebook group. Alright, so Aivlasoft or Aivlasoft. Right. So, like I said, this app is one of the apps I won't fly off without. It carries a wealth of information, and it allows you to put in a massive amount of information relative to the flight that you're doing. So the way that it works is I have my flight plans here. Because I've completed the flight, it's not showing there anymore. But say for example, we go back over the one that I've just done, which was Dubai to here. Once I pop that in, it will show me my routes. I can then click on the OMDB button, and that will show me the taxiways for the for Dubai, and I use that to navigate around based on where I want to go, what ATC has told me. So say for example, I took off from runway 12 right. So what I'll do is I've got my procedure there for 12 right. I did that sit there as well. So then it tells me exactly what I'm doing. I compare it with Navigraph to make sure that it's up to date. And then for taxi, I would do taxi rate to runway 12 right. Now it's not going to show it up here because I'm not at that airport, and I'm at Dublin. So if I switch over to Dublin, I am the pink aircraft. There's an aircraft just taxiing behind me. and I just turn to confirm that. There it is, Lufthansa. So it shows the VATSIM traffic, shows me the call sign for all of them. And say for example I wanted to taxi from here to say another gate, and I wanted to go to gate, let's say 110, which is on the other side of the terminal. It would give me a path there to taxi, and I just follow that path. Now obviously sometimes ATC will give you something different, so I can edit this to match whatever ATC is telling me, and I just follow the line there to make sure that I am going where I'm supposed to be going. For some reason my taxi light wasn't turned off.
Taxi light on.
Taxi light off.
Taxi light off.
Actually, there, perfect. Usually that's done in the after landing checklist. But anyways, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you did enjoy the video, despite my little bit about coronavirus that we all trying not to have dominate our lives, because that's all we're hearing these days. But I hope you did enjoy the video, and in the next one I shall be flying out of Dublin to Amsterdam with Qantas Airlines, which is the airline that I'm using in this video, and then I should probably have a Delta airline video this afternoon as well. So until then, I will see you soon. See ya.